Grand Rapids Mayor George Heartwell delivered his 10th State of the City address at DeVos Place. 24-Hour News 8's Mark Thompson was there and has the highlights.
This is our city, our Grand Rapids.
His first focus was children. Mayor Heartwell speaking of the success of the LEAD program, a business partnership providing jobs for youth, and Upward Bound, a college prep program that was presented with a generous check for $100,000 by Mercantile Bank.
I believe it is our greatest responsibility to ensure that all children are safe, protected, and they have the resources that they need to be fully prepared for college.
He also touted the efforts of Grand Rapids Public Schools Superintendent Teresa Weatherall Neal.
He is very committed to the Grand Rapids Public Schools. We have a great partnership.
The Champions of Diversity Award was presented to City Commissioners Elias Lumpkins and James White. On Green Grand Rapids, Heartwell says the Water Department building is now 35% solar powered, and solar will be installed at the former Butterworth landfill using a $30,000 federal grant. Sewer overflows into the Grand River are all but eliminated, and the city is moving forward with support of the Grand River Restoration Project.
We'd like to see the river become, more natural, as close to what it used to be as possible before the European Americans came in and started building dams and flood walls and narrowing the river.
Heartwell says the city is meeting economic goals in the 5-year transformation plan to streamline services and spoke of more investment in the medical mile. In closing,
we feel the urgency of the mothers who have lost children to gun violence.
The mayor brushed over the recent rash of murders in the city, but we pressed for more.
If we're going to reduce violence in the city, it's going to be because the entire community comes together to address it.
And of course, one final parting shot.
Newsweek magazine called us a dying city? Hey, for that matter, do you remember Newsweek magazine?
In Grand Rapids, Mark Thompson, 24-Hour News 8.
Well, a dramatic spike in gun violence in Grand Rapids has claimed the lives of 11 people in recent weeks. 24-Hour News 8 is taking you behind the news stories, to the front lines. We're bringing together those touched by violence, those who have survived it, and those working to stop it. Join us for our special, Beyond the Violence. That's next Thursday at 7 o'clock right here on Wood TV and streaming live at woodtv.com.